I recently got a little toy that I absolutely love. Y'all know I love my Stream Deck. I actually have four of them, and it all started with this little baby Stream Deck. Okay, so I call this one Lil Stream Deck. Okay, LIL Stream Deck. Okay, so this is a little Stream Deck, and this is what started the whole thing. So if you don't know what a Stream Deck is, oh my goodness, what are you waiting for? Hold up, let me show you this. Okay, hold up. This is a company called Elgato, and they make all kinds of stuff for folks like me who like to stream, right? So this is their online store. It's at elgato.com. So anywho, Stream Deck, here it is. Boom, look, these are all the different kinds. They have all kinds of stuff here. And so this is my little Stream Deck. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. This is my little Stream Deck, okay? So this is what it started. Basically what this is, these are little keys, right? They're like keyboard keys, only they're in this little cute little package right here. And then you could do things like trigger things to happen on your screen. So literally it's I'm not going to go into all the details. You can go to elgato.com and figure that out. But basically what it does, it helps me with the flow of my show, because it has like little LED little keys that basically you could do things with. You could send a tweet, you could open an application, you could turn on lights, you can do so many things with it. But that's the little bitty little one, right? So this one was the 15 key, so I ended up with the 15 key next, and I was like, you know what, I have a mini and I have a 15 key, that's enough. That's enough. No, oh honey. Okay, so this was the original. Then they came out with a new version of it. I went and got the Mac Daddy. Okay, this is the Mac Daddy, the XL, right? This one has 32 keys. I'm like, what are you doing with 32 keys, girl? Wait till I show you what I'm about to show you today. Okay, so look, so this is the 32 key. Look, you get all of these different little things on here. You could start games, you could do all the stuff, and it's like an extra large controller. It has everything that you need right there. And the thing that I absolutely love about it is that you could customize the buttons. Okay, so that's where we are now. Needless to say, yeah, I went down the rabbit hole, and now I have four of them. I have two XLs, my 15 key, and my hashtag Lil Stream Deck. Okay, so I still use this to this day. I use this when I'm editing, because see, these are like my Final Cut controls, and I just went and I put a couple of things on there on that one. If I'm editing a video, I'd rather hit a button while I'm scrolling through so I could do all the things. But anyway, squirrel, okay.
Squirrel.
Okay, wait. So now what we're gonna do is I'm going to show you how I put all of them together. I run a show here on Sundays. It's called Weekend Shenanigans, and I have a run of show, basically how I go through my show. I have to trigger different scenes and different things to make the show flow. You guys know that. Like if you're watching the news, trust, the news has a run of show. You know that at the top of the hour, you're going to get all the breaking news. Then you're going to get this. Then you're going to get sports. Then you're going to do this. All of the shows do that. Okay. So if you're a solopreneur and this is something that you're like, okay, I'm just dabbling, you're going to get to know all the things and then eventually learn all the tech that kind of do all the things. So anyway, so I got the Stream Deck and I want to show you what it looks like right now. Okay. So hold your horses. Let me show you what it looks like right now. So I wanted to show you my little setup. Oh my God. Okay. I'm doing the most right now. But anywho, so this is my little setup right here. And I'm going to show you, this is a stand. I got this stand that both of my Stream Decks are sitting on. So these are my two XLs, right? And this is my run of show. So you can see, I had to turn on some lights so that you can see like all of the different things. That's my sound effects panel up here. And then this is the actual like buttons and all the other things that I'm doing here. And it's just a little difficult to see, but I'm trying to see if you could see all of the things. So anywho's, oh my gosh, I've been having so much fun with this and wanting to show you just exactly how I put everything together. I got this stand and I'm going to show you the stand. Okay. So first of all, I have two XLs and a 15 key. Don't judge me. Okay. Don't judge me. So here's the stand. I got it on Etsy and OMG. Oh my God, girl. Oh Like, it's so pretty. So if you see, look, this is it from the side. And see, look, it's got like all this little situationship happening here where it puts everything, makes it look nice and pretty, right? I really love this because, yeah, it is the bee's knees. And I went on, just go on Etsy and type in Stream Deck stand and you'll find it. Here's the company. It's 3D post production, which I really liked because I looked at the reviews. They had 116 5-star reviews. I was one of them, and they ship fast, yo. This particular one was $59, but it was worth it for me because I got all of my stuff where I wanted it. And so it's perfect for me, for what I do. So I love this. So you're saying to yourself, okay, Michelle, that's great, but what are you going to do with all them keys? Like, what are you going to do with all them keys? Ooh, let me show you. Now, if anybody knows me, y'all already know I'm going to end up in Canva, right? Oh my God. Yes. Okay. So what had happened was I decided to make covers for all of the keys so that I can really go through my show, make sure that I have all the things at my fingertips. Get it? See what I did there? And all the things at my fingertips so I will have everything that I need. So I created all of these. There are like 73 of them. And I know you're like, why do you need so many freaking keys? It just works, okay? It just works. Anyways, so I created these specific keys that goes over my run of show. But wait, there's more. Okay, so did you know that when you program a Stream Deck that you could have multiple actions on the keys? I know. So look, I have a friend, he did a whole thing about how to how to program it, what to do. I'm going to leave a card to my friend Alex's video right here or right here, one of those places, so that you can go watch his stream. Okay, he goes like in depth. Okay, so it's my friend Alec from Take One Tech. He has playlists upon playlists upon playlists on how you could program your keys. I watched one of those videos and I was like, oh my goodness, I've had this thing for years, and I'm like, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, thank you, boo. Kudos to my friend Alec. Looking at you, boo. Yes, kudos to you because yeah. Okay, so now I'm about to do something else. Okay, so I showed you my setup, right? And I showed you the keys, my active keys, which are these right here, and they're all like my brand color, real nice, pretty, vibrant, all the things. So there's a thing when you press the button, it dims the light a little bit so that key is active. But I had to do something else. So now look, I created another version of the same keys. So now when the key is active, when I press the button, it would be green. And I'm about to go ahead and do that right now. Anyway, so this is my left button. So they come and they usually have names and they're like profiles and stuff. I just renamed them because one is on my left and one is on my right. This is left XL. And then the other one is right XL. So here's right XL. And so that's the one on my right hand side. But the way I have them set up, it's one whole panel. So I'm going from the left to the right. So this is my right side. This is my left, right? Correct. So it goes all the way across. So I left the corner buttons blank on purpose because I want to be able to put in like different profiles and all that stuff. And my friend Alec, he can tell you all about all that stuff. But I left the ones in the corners blank on purpose. So all of these I pretty much already put one of these things that I made over here in Canva. I showed you that I made all of these icons already. And these are the ones that I already have loaded on them. So now I'm going to go ahead and load the active button. So like when I press the button, instead of it just doing a dimmer version of itself, like what Stream Deck would normally do, I want it to be green so that it's like a visual cue to me. Cause ooh girl, I low-key need to be wearing my glasses right about now, but squirrel. Okay. So I want it to be green. so that I can see, like I can just look down at the panel and I can see, oh, okay, that one is active. So I'm going to go ahead and download these. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and download them. I went to my Canva home screen, and of course I make everything in Canva. I do everything in Canva. Okay, so I created a design, and this particular one, I wanted it to be, I went on Elgato's site to see how big the icon should be, and or just Google it. When I did my Google search, it said 72 by 72. So I was like, oh, okay, that's a square. I typed in 72 pixels by 72 pixels and then created it. Okay, so yeah, so you'll get to this. And so you'll get to a blank canvas. So here, I'm just gonna just open up a blank canvas. All right. And so here it is. The beautiful thing is when you make stuff like whatever, you can go back and like get exactly what you did on the previous one. So basically all I did was to create this one, I created a new color of the same thing. So I went back. You can go into things that you've made before in Canva. If you've made other things before, you could go into here and just go to here, this little thing where it has all the little blocks right here. I clicked that and it then opened up like a previous thing that I made. So this one is already open. So I'll close it so you can see. And so here, these are like things that I've made before. And you can see, oh, wow, there's 71 of these. There's 72 of these. So basically all I did was I went to this little tile right here. It says all of your designs. And I clicked on the ones that I made that were the active ones. And so I wanted to make the antithesis, the actual button thing. I wanted to make the active buttons out of these. And so this is how I got like exactly what I wanted. So if I want to do the squirrel, I can put the squirrel in there, but I want to change the background. So let's go ahead and close this. And then I went to, let's see, scroll to photos. And these are some of the photos that I use. This particular one was the background for that. So if I wanted to change the background for my little squirrel here, I can just go ahead and just do this and boop, whoop, there it is. It changed the background for my little squirrel. So see how easy that was? But of course, I didn't just leave it there. I wanted to add all kinds of dimension. I wanted to add shadow and all kinds of stuff. What did I do? I went to elements. And here it is right here. So basically all I did in here is I typed in shadow and then see, look, boom. And then you start looking and you'll find like all these different little shadows. Here's a shadow that I used. I used that. But right now this shadow is black. I don't want a black shadow. I want a white shadow. And so this is all I did. This is all I did. And I wanted this and I'm going to push it behind him. So I'm going to change the shadow from black to white. Okay. And now I'm going to push it behind him. So he pops out just a little bit. See how that he just pops out just a little bit because I have the shadow behind him and it just kind of gives him a little extra oomph. So that's how I did that. So I did that for all of these. Okay. I'm going to delete this because I don't want to do that right now. But so you can see, boom. There he is. See, look, there he is, right? In my little squirrel moment. And so look, I already have him up there. As a matter of fact, I kind of like this squirrel. I don't know. I'll keep him. Anyway, squirrel, I'm having a squirrel moment. I need to stop having squirrel moments. So anyways, so now what I'm going to do is go back to my Stream Deck and now put the active icon onto the ones that are already there. So first, let's download these, right? I created all of these already. I'm going to download all of them. And so you click share, come to download. And I'm actually doing this, y'all. Oh my God. I'm going to download all 73 of them. Okay. Because I am using all 73 of them. And I just realized I need to make more. Oh my God. Okay. So hit download and it's going to do its thing and they're going to download. So they're downloaded now. And so now we're going to do this one button at a time. So let's go to this button. All right. So this one is the pre-show button, right? If you notice, there's two things, right? You have one, this is the active one. And then there's another. So when this button is activated, it dims it. You see how this is looking dim? What I want to do is put that green button that we just made all the buttons, right? So now I'm going to put that button there. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab that icon and put that icon here. So I have the green version of said button, right? And so this is what it looks like Boom. So this is the active button. And this one is the green button. Okay, so it's green and I know you can't see it very well here, but I can see it over here and it looks perfect. What it looks like. So remember when this was not checked, it was orange like everything else. But once it's checked, now it's green. See what I did there? Oh my goodness. All I did was highlight this button, right? Highlight this button. And see, now you could see down here when it's not checked, this is what it looks like. It's orange. And when it is checked, it's now green. Ah, so excited. It's dope, ain't it? Oh my goodness. So I also noticed something too. So this only happens for things that are like run scene or has an opportunity to be able to do a second view. And you'll know by seeing these two little buttons here. So it's all right. So this is nothing's happening here. And then when it's on, I can put a different look to it. So it's really obvious to me when I'm looking at my control panel, knowing, okay, which one is live right now. So I'm looking for the green one because the green one is live. And so I did it with all of them. But the thing that I also noticed was that like things like this, which this one, see, notice it didn't have the two little buttons. So I really didn't have like on or off situation that I could put there. And then this one is also another one. This one is the PDF, like moving PDF pages. So if I had a presentation on screen, I can just hit the button and I could go through my slides. But this one doesn't have a on or off. I think it's only for run scene or something like that. So I noticed that because anytime I had one that had a run scene, say, this is my takeaway button. So like when I'm teaching, and I'm talking about what are the takeaways for that particular video there. See, look, right? It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up all the rest of them, but I just wanted to come to you just to show you what I've been playing with. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm loving the getting organized. Okay. I'm loving getting organized, and it comes with my tech too. I got to get organized with that so that, you know, that I can run the stream and it can run it flawlessly. There's no such thing as perfect, but as perfect as I could get it. So anyways, so I just wanted to bring you that quick little tip. I know it probably is not very quick right now, but you know what? I wanted to bring you that quick tip so that you can, I don't know, maybe you got a Stream Deck and maybe you're like, oh, okay, am I going to do something with it? Yeah, it comes with its own like little set of buttons, but you know, y'all know I'm extra. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. I'm extra. So anywho's, if you found this interesting and you found it valuable, please support the channel. As you can see right there on your screen, you can buy me a coffee. Just go to buymeacoffee.com/LBC branding. Yeah, you can buy me a coffee there. Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate being able to show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Just take you along for the journey. So anywho's, that's it for today's Tech Talk. So do you have a Stream Deck? How are you modifying your keys? Are you even doing that? Right? I know I'm team too much all day, every day. And what? Twice on Sundays. But are you doing it? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the chat below. And I'd love to commiserate on how you're actually using your Stream Deck to help with your productivity. I absolutely love it. This is the way I run my show. I have everything laid out in front of me, literally, so that I can see it. It's a visual reminder of what's happening, and I created it so it goes in chronological order so that I know I start the show from the left and it goes all the way to the right. And by the time I end up at the last button on the end, it says finish. Okay? Yeah, it's time for me to go. Deuces.